Ethiopia. Whoever thought Ethiopia would be this beautiful?
How are you? Good morning.
South African actor Ivan Zimmerman will depart on a cycling expedition from Beijing to Istanbul on the 14th of May. He'll be riding with 14 other cyclists that he's never met before, and together they have to complete 12,280 kilometers in 145 days. The traveling schedule stretches through the Silk Route that consists of 10 countries. That includes China, Mongolia, Russia, Kazakhstan, Iran, and Turkey. This is Zimmerman's second similar challenge. He successfully finished a cycling trip from Cairo to Cape Town back in 2012, and we chatted to him then. Well, he's here before he goes in studio with us. So good to see you again.
Yeah, nice seeing you.
A lot less hair since I last met you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, an expedition like this, you don't get to shave and have a haircut.
No, obviously not. So this is probably the good way to go. And by the time you come back, you are going to be,
I already get messages because it's a longer expedition than last year. I already get simple messages from guys going, "Oh, it's 20 days of more beer growth,
yes,
that
exactly.
you're going to get." So.
What made you do this? Now, why are you doing this?
But first of all, I mean, we did Cairo to Cape Town last year. I always wanted to do an adventure, motivate people through that and help people through it. And last year was such a great success through the program Leaders Never Quit. And that's where we decided, listen, well, a month after I finished last year in Cape Town, then we decided, let's do something else as well, When I got there, I went like, okay, this is it. I can tick the box. I'm never going to do something like this again. But so this year we're doing it for a great cause, fees for all.
Yeah.
We're going to try to raise money to send kids to university. It's a program that's already in place. They already have a couple of students at university, but obviously we need some more funding to send these kids to university.
That's incredible. I mean, that's such a great initiative as well. I mean, that can inspire you a lot. But obviously, at the end of the day, it's a tough task. It sounds all nice, cycling. It looks beautiful, but this is intense stuff. I mean, how many Ks are you going to be cycling a day?
On average, last year was 140 kilometers on average over a period of 121 days. This year, it's 125 kilometers.
Wow.
Average over a period of 145 days.
Can you believe it? 125 over 145 days.
Yeah, you do have rest days. The whole expedition, all these expeditions are built in a way that if you do not do a kilometer, literally, you don't get your medal. So that's the great challenge. You have guys that does these kind of expeditions on their own, but when you get sick, you can sleep, whatever. This is not the case, and that's where we got the program from Leaders Never Quit through the South African Institute for Chartered Accountants to motivate trainees and motivate students not to quit, to actually set yourself goals and prepare for them and not to quit ever.
Yeah. Never ever quit, no matter.
So
what
if I quit, the whole program falls.
Do you have to finish on a certain day?
You have to finish on a certain day.
So you have to finish on a certain day, and you have to do 12,280 Ks.
That is the thing.
Even if you miss, perhaps if you miss 2 days, you're not feeling well or whatever, and then you have to make up double the next day.
No, I can't. I can't miss a day.
So you can't
I can't miss a day. I can't miss a kilometer.
Wow.
I can't miss an hour.
That's incredible. Now, you've never met the other cyclists, is that correct?
Yeah, never. Same thing with Africa last year, which I always thought maybe I should do it alone, but the dynamic that it brings to this kind of expedition is just amazing. I think you learn more about yourself. I think, and then now and again, you need someone that's going to pull you through a hard day, even if it's your enemy.
Yes. Well, that's the big thing, because I mean, usually you could take on an expedition with your best friend, and at the end of the expedition, you and your best friend are no longer best friends. But sometimes you meet someone that you've never met before, and this person can bring the best out of you.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I experienced that last year, and last year was a solid race with a podium as well. And we were 3 guys in the top 3. It was an American guy, a French guy in second place, myself in third place. And myself and the French guy became friends. I mean, we're still enemies, but there were days that we kind of pulled each other through on the hard days. And that learned me a great lesson about how to sometimes expect some help from your
Yeah,
enemy.
yeah. No, I can only imagine that. So where are all the different cyclists coming from? Different parts
From
of the
all
world?
over the world.
All over the world.
All over the world.
And you're meeting up. Where is the
I
starting
think
point?
we're starting in Beijing.
So you start in Beijing.
On the 15th of May,
Yeah.
and then if all goes well, traveling through 10 countries. It's not the original Silk Route though. We're going up to Mongolia, into the southern part of Russia, into Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, into the northern part of Iran, and then if all goes well, I'll finish on the 5th of October in Istanbul,
Amazing.
Turkey, northern part of Turkey. So.
Will you be hitting, I mean, I imagine you'll be hitting some exceptionally cold areas.
We're going up to 4,650 meters
Wow.
above sea level. Now, the moment you go above 3,000, it becomes
Already your
extreme.
breathing becomes a bit of an issue.
So that's when the temperature is going to drop, and that's one of my biggest challenges this year, is to
Wow.
see how my body is going to adapt when I hit that kind of altitude, you know.
Well, the reality is that going out there and doing these things has become a drug for you now, whether
Yeah,
you like to
wow.
believe it or not.
I have to tell you, as a kid, I always dreamt about it.
Yeah.
And until one day I decided, listen, but now I'm gonna live my dreams, you know. And I
Yeah.
think it's important for all of us out there
To live
to
your
get to that
dreams.
stage and just do one thing. Just do one thing that scares you. Then you go like, sure, am I going to make it? Achieve it and tick that box. It makes a huge difference to your confidence. It makes a huge difference to all aspects in your life.
That's
So,
fantastic. Absolutely the best. You've got to come in and visit us. You have to come as soon as you finish. We wish you the best of luck. We'll be thinking of you. We can follow you on Twitter throughout the journey at
Yeah.
Ivan Zimmerman.
Yeah,
All
I've
right.
got a brilliant website, ivanzimmerman.com. You can track me live for 24 hours a day. We're going to stream, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. And then
got
if
it.
people can get involved, we'll be very happy. feesforall.org.za. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Also, Periscope, you can follow at Ivan Zimmerman, and I'm sure they'll be uploading daily videos of the day that's been. All right, Ivan, good luck. Thanks for talking to us. We wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you on the 6th of October. Why not? You get back on the 5th, we'll see you on the 6th.
Brilliant. I'll be here.
Good.
Okay, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Let's take a break. We've got more after this really exciting interview Palesa's got for us. Stay tuned.